Marge from the little shelter out there on Long Island. What's up, Marge?
Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning, Marge. Thank you. Marge is back. She's over at the little shelter, which is in Elwood on what?
Huntington.
You know it's in Elwood, but that's part of Huntington.
It doesn't.
I know. It's right there on what's the road it's on?
It doesn't matter.
Warner Road. No,
Warner Road. Just so people can look it up and contribute.
Hey, Marge. Well, I'm sure in Vegas they're sitting there like, oh, Warner Road, okay. Next time I'm out there on Long Island, I'll look up the little shelter.
Just so they can contribute.
Did you like what we... Marge, did you like...
Entirely different.
Marge, shut up. Did you like what we did to help the animals at the Jones Beach show?
Yeah.
We had to... Let me finish. We had the little puppies who needed a home, and we took a drawing, and then the person who won the puppies got to come up on stage and break their feet. We broke little puppy feet.
Actually, you know,
nutcrackers.
we also wanted to see where the animal lovers were, so we took the puppies, and because Jones Beach is right on the water there, we threw them in the water and saw who would run to save them.
Yep.
And it was good to see a few people jump over the fence into the water to save the little fellas.
A couple.
God is listening.
Is he?
Yes, he is.
All right.
Now, the reason our address is very important is because I'm going to ask all of your listeners to send in a few Viagra pills.
Why, are your legs weak?
Wait a minute. Hold on a second.
What?
It's been a while, Marge, or what?
Marge, is this a personal plea?
Yeah.
You're using...
It's not a personal plea. I don't need Viagra. But there's a dog at the shelter who is 4 years old. Her name is Ingrid.
What's he having trouble making those German videos?
and she needs Viagra in order to live.
Why would a female dog, a bitch, if you will, need Viagra?
It's a very interesting story. I want to tell you something. There are a lot of doctors and vets that don't know about the other reasons to use Viagra other than the obvious ED problems. This dog, because of the fact that she had a terrible heart problem due to heartworms, was given Viagra by a vet, and it turned her around. She's just a different dog.
Turned her around, all right.
Right. Let me tell you something. If I have a Viagra, I'm not wasting it on a dog. I'll give it to her by proxy.
Of course the dog turned around. And she wants to see what's coming at this point.
Marge, can you hold on? You're putting on Herman Munster boots and trampling every joke. Yeah, and you go slow.
There were 2 or 3 doozies in there.
A Lulu. Now it's heartworm. And then what does the Viagra do, Marge?
The Viagra opens up her, what do you call it? Her blood vessels.
Oh, the
blood vessels. So flummoxed here.
Stephen S. from Bayshore. Stephen S. from Bayshore wants us. Stephen S. from Bayshore wants us to ask Marge to get back on the coroner's table. He's trying to finish the job.
Wait, she's flummoxed.
I'm sorry, but you know this is really a very serious
He's
problem.
A fat lummox.
Honestly, guys, if you would have seen this dog 3 months ago.
Boring.
All right, but it is no. She was so close to death. This is important.
Boring.
People.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what.
Close to death.
Yeah, go ahead. Continue your story, will you?
The doctor put her on Viagra, and it absolutely
boring.
We need the pill. It's $10 a piece, and the little shelter is poor.
You can't afford $10 for how many Viagra does this thing have to take?
One pill.
That's terrible. I'm sorry.
Wait, what the?
One pill every what?
One pill costs $10.
Yeah, but what does the Viagra do? Did we get to the bottom of this?
Yeah, it opens up the blood vessels.
Okay. It opens up the blood.
Now, how many Viagra pills per day?
One pill a day. And what it's going to do is allow us to find her a good home, because Little Shelter is going to provide Viagra for the rest of her life.
Wait a minute. Hold on. So how many milligrams? Because there's 25, 50, and 100. Believe me, I was in Brazil, Marge. I was taking 100 a night and running through 3 broads for about 200 American. What do you think of them apples?
I don't know about.
He turned some broads around.
Exactly.
Jimmy had heartworm, but now he's fine.
But when I was finished with them, they looked like they were heartworms in their hair.
We are giving her half of a milligram twice a day.
Half a milligram?
Half
Marge.
100 milligram tablet.
That'll be
twice
50
a day.
milligrams.
50 milligrams.
Marge, why don't you just let the bitch die?
Because she is, that is so sad. She is such a wonderful little girl.
Boring.
You may call it boring, but I wish you could have seen her the other day. WCBS TV was there. And everything they asked her to do, she did.
Boring.
How about die?
All right, but can I tell you the result of all of this publicity?
Marge, wait, Chris makes a very good point. I can't go to his phone call right now, but Chris writes, you can't mail prescription drugs.
Yeah, you can't just give
to a doggy shelter.
Listen, we are getting...
Just fire up the oven, will ya?
We are getting pills from as far away as California. People are mailing it to us, and so far...
I love how...
Jesus.
She's admitting illegal activity.
To a felony.
Guys, look, there's a cat that really needs pure cocaine. So if you could, maybe get a kilo of coke and send it to the little shelter. This little cat needs cocaine. And also, we have a turtle that has needs heroin for its little legs. It's the only way it'll work.
I don't really think...
How great is it that Marge is going to be on the news soon, and she's going to be busted for having thousands of Viagra pills?
Her and Sammy the Bull are swapping ecstasy in Arizona.
Ecstasy, yeah.
Now, in the event...
In the event you get arrested, what do you need? You want us to get you out of jail? You want us to raise the bail? What do you want us to do? You're going to get arrested. You can't mail drugs.
Nobody has told us this, Opie or Anthony.
We're telling you.
Ingrid's a pit bull.
I'm telling you that if 200 men...
by the way, if the authorities are listening and they're going to bust little Marge for having all these illegal drugs in the joint, please mention in the story that she admitted this on the Opie and Anthony show.
So what you're saying is, for the cost of a boner, you could save a little dog.
And what a sweet little dog. You know, she's a pit bull mix. And everybody has given that breed.
Oh, that's real smart. Give a pit bull Viagra.
Viagra, that's
great. What the hell's wrong with you?
Right,
exactly.
So,
you know what's going to happen to your poodles?
I know your wife will come home and find you with the dog will have its little paws on your head, holding you hostage. Honey,
yes, Marge. Marge, yes.
And I have to say things.
Okay.
If you don't want to send Viagra, send a contribution.
Boring.
No, it's not.
I always contribute when I get the little mailer, that annoying little shelter mailer.
You have me.
Maybe if you save the money by not sending out stupid address labels.
You know, you have me at a disadvantage because everybody is listening to what you have to say, but they have not had a chance to see this little dog.
This dog looks vicious. Look at Ingrid.
That dog looks like it should be put to sleep.
Ingrid doesn't look like a bitch, I'll tell you that much.
No.
You want to know something?
I wouldn't give Viagra to Ingrid. She's going to get a little unruly.
Frisky.
Hey, Marge, I don't have a Viagra, but I can offer you, to help this dog, a caddy tire.
But you know,
the tire of an 06 caddy.
Can I just say...
Oh, God.
Yes, Marge,
sampler.
yes, Marge, yes.
Oh, really?
Guys, just...
Trample.
Step on, trample.
Yeah,
this was a thing that bothered me from the beginning. I felt
your voice
by asking men to send in Viagra, and by the way, you know, women use Viagra.
Stop digressing.
Do they?
And I thought...
Hey, Marge, when was the last time you used a little Viagra, if you know what I mean?
I do not need
Do not need it.
I am very proud to say I can do it on my own.
All right, Marge.
Who are you having sex with these days?
That I can't tell you.
No.
Please.
Mostly,
Are the animals safe? That's all I'm getting at.
Who's Ingrid's brother?
Mostly, I will admit one thing, mostly it's fantasy sex. But
okay, so she's by herself, kind of just taking care of business. That's all right. There's nothing wrong with that, Marge.
That's terrific. That's terrific.
That's how many jars of peanut butter you go through a month.
Right.
Can I just...
Marge is a sicko. She wants the Viagra to grind up into the peanut butter.
She's feeling good, and all the dogs are making that face and licking the roof of their mouth.
Down at UPS, they call her the Skippy Kid.
One other thing. I was afraid that this message to men and women was not going to work because, after all, it's a very personal thing.
Of course it is,
and nobody wants to admit that they take Viagra except maybe Bob Dole. So
Wow. Way to go with a current reference.
Hello? Hello?